What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the Texas Rangers report. And in this video, I'm going to be proposing a trade with the San Diego Padres. So the San Diego Padres and the Texas Rangers are kind of two different teams. So the Padres are in win now mode, and the Texas Rangers are starting to turn the corner, but they are still at the trying to get out of that rebuilding phase. And for the team like the San Diego Padres, last year was definitely a season where you came in with really high expectations and they didn't live up to it. So obviously you want to retool, get back to the playoffs, but how are you going to do that? Because you are $3 million over the luxury tax. You don't know what the collective bargaining agreement is going to look like for next year. So I'm going to propose a trade that could potentially help both the Texas Rangers gain a pitching prospect and the San Diego Padres get out of that luxury tax. So coming to the Texas Rangers, you would have Wil Myers, and you would also have pitching prospect Adrián Morejón. Going to the San Diego Padres, the Rangers would eat Wil Myers' $22.5 million contract. And obviously, if you're an average baseball fan, you'd be like, what? How are the Padres getting a good deal out of this? Because the Padres aren't getting a major league player to help them out. They aren't getting a minor league prospect to help them in the future. But if you actually think about this, the Rangers are going to eat all of Wil Myers' contract, and that puts the Padres under the luxury tax, and then they can go sign another free agent. I know the Padres really need a power bat. Maybe they could go sign Jorge Soler or Jock Peterson or somebody that really fills their need. And then the reason why this helps out the Rangers, obviously we spent a lot of money this offseason. I still think we have some to spend. Wil Myers really isn't the best place to spend that, but you pick up a solid pitching prospect in the process. Obviously, Adrián Morejón isn't the best player, high risk, high reward, but he's a lot cheaper than going after a Corey Seager or Carlos Rondon. The thing with Morejón, he's been a top prospect his entire life, a guy with a really good curveball, a really great fastball that touches 100, although he is coming off Tommy John, so you could expect him after the All-Star break, and it's starting to be a thing where is he really a starter or is he better in the bullpen? But I think the best thing about Morejón is that if he were to go to the bullpen, I don't think that'd be the worst thing in the world. You could use him as a really good long reliever. We could still try him out as a starter, but I think he just has that high potential that maybe a team like the Rangers could pull out of him. And I was thinking, like, I don't think the Padres would trade Ryan Weathers. Chris Paddock hasn't really lived up to the top prospect status. They're not going to trade Mackenzie Gore. So I think Adrián Morejón is a really good player the Rangers could get back. And the Rangers would use Wil Myers as a utility bench guy. And I know paying him $22.5 million is a lot of money, but taking on a pitching prospect, I think could be worth it. And to get a guy with this type of status and Adrián Morejón, you usually have to spend a first-round pick to get a guy like Jack Leiter. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think a trade like this will actually happen? Or do you think the Padres will keep Adrián Morejón and keep Wil Myers? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.